This is day 7 of my manifestation experiment here on YouTube. And so I'm so excited to jump into this quick video because I'm going to show you over the course of this last week. It's been my very first week on YouTube, and just the lessons I've learned, things that have come up for me, ways that my brain is trying to get me to self-sabotage, and so much more. And so if you're new here, welcome, beautiful soul. My name is Erica Ferns. I'm a business manifestation coach and a subconscious reprogramming expert. And I help female course creators and coaches to manifest high-ticket clients, even if you have a small audience, you lack engagement, and even if you feel stuck and ignored. So if that resonates with you, then definitely go ahead and follow along on this journey. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so grateful to have you here. So this 90-day manifestation experiment is all about showing you how I'm actually going through the process of manifesting consistency in my YouTube channel. So what I've started with so far in this first week is I've started a YouTube channel and I've been posting consistently every day. And so that's a huge, huge win for me. So I want to talk about what's come up for me. And again, the thoughts and beliefs that have come up, or the ways that I've recognized how my brain has tried to keep me stuck. So again, if you are new here, I've talked about in previous videos about this big block that I've recently become aware of, which is that more visibility equals less freedom. And so to learn more about that, you can watch this video here. But basically, I've always wanted to create a YouTube channel. I've always wanted to post consistently, but inevitably I always self-sabotage and I've never been able to do it in the past. So saying that I am proud of myself for being consistent for 7 days, for those of you who have been, years and years consistent, you might think like, oh, brother, Erica, 7 days is nothing. And you're right. But I am still excited for this little win that I've had. And one of the things that's really helped me is filming the video a day ahead of time. For some reason, that's worked for me well. What I've realized over the course of the 7 days is, one, it is a lot of time and effort to have a YouTube channel, right? With regards to filming the video, and then you have to edit it, and then you have to upload it, and the description and the keywords and all of those things. And so, kudos to everybody out there who has a YouTube channel and has been consistent for years, because it is not an easy task. And as you may or may not know, I'm not using any special video equipment. I'm just recording on Zoom. I don't have an editor. And what I've decided is that after this 90-day experiment, when I'm consistent and when I've created consistent content and overcome this block, then and only then will I hire an editor. Before then, I'm committing to just doing it all on my own because I'm learning more about what it takes to create YouTube content. I'm realizing actually that it's more time than I thought. But in addition to that, because I've been consistent, I'm actually realizing that I'm getting more done than I was getting done before, right? Because I'm still having my one-on-one coaching calls with clients. I'm still having my group coaching calls. I'm still creating content for my WEALTHYpreneur Academy. And in addition to that, I've created content on YouTube. So that's proof right there in that's supporting evidence. And we'll talk about supporting evidence in a future video, but that is supporting evidence to me that more visibility or more showing up does not equal less freedom, right? I'm still able to do those things and still have the freedom that I want to do other things, and then to have time for family, etc. So that's been really, really good. That's been a big win for me. Now, when it comes to the sabotage, it's interesting because it has come up for sure, but because I've been aware of this, because I know those survival pathways are going to kick in. And again, I've gone through a whole video on survival pathways. So if you want more information on survival pathways and how these subconscious blocks keep you stuck where you don't want to be, you can watch this video here. So the thoughts that have come up for me have been specific to when I'm editing, because I do notice that editing takes a little bit more time. So, I've had thoughts like, why am I doing this? Is this even worth it? Maybe I shouldn't waste my time. Maybe I should do something else. But instead of me taking that bait, so to speak, I've been able to just recognize those thoughts that are coming from the survival pathway. And I've been able to course correct and really focus on the impact that I want to have and the connection with more beautiful people that I want to have. And that has been enough to keep me going over the course. Again, it's been 7 days, but it's a big win for me. So that's been really good. There has been some technical difficulties. Like, for example, right before I recorded this video, I had recorded one just minutes before, and my video didn't save. So it's funny that the more that we want something, the universe will test us. And that's, again, we'll talk about that more. It's part of my 7-step manifestation method, is all about recognizing tests and tests from the universe. And it's interesting that when you really want something, you will be tested. And so just something like the video not uploading, right? It's like you just recorded it and now it's gone. It's a test. Like, you can choose to say, forget this. Like, I'm not going to do this. It's Sunday. I'm not doing this today. I'll do a video tomorrow. Or you can say, okay, I see this as a test and I will just do the video again. Because where you decide to focus your attention and focus your energy, if I were to choose to get upset about it and to get triggered by it and to say, forget this, like, it's a waste of time. What's happening then is that I'm then strengthening those survival pathways, right? Which starts with the belief of increased visibility equals less freedom. And so if I choose that, and I get emotionally triggered by it, then what I'm doing is I'm showing my brain that this belief of increased visibility equals less freedom is actually important to my survival. And so it will continue to make it harder and harder for me to stay consistent. And so if I choose, as I did, to say, you know what? Okay, the video didn't save. And just to go in and hit record again, what I'm doing in that instance is I'm showing my brain that this is something that's important to me and I'm going to make it happen. And so then again, the more that I do the videos, the more that I stay consistent, the easier it'll become for me. And it's the same for you, right? If you have a goal or something that you really want in your life and you just haven't been able to achieve it yet, right? Like, even working out, let's just say, if you've been trying to work out and maybe, the alarm doesn't go off, or you're really tired and you didn't sleep the night before, and so your alarm does go off and you're just exhausted. And so what your brain is looking for, because you're transitioning into a new version of yourself or a new identity, what your brain is actually looking for is that safety net. It's saying, this isn't who we are. We don't exercise every day. In my case, we don't create YouTube videos every day. And so your brain is going to try to keep you safe. So those have been really the biggest lessons for me, is that one, when the thoughts start coming up, the self-sabotaging thoughts come up, I've been able to just have awareness and to shift my attention to actually where I'm going, what's most important to me. So that's one. And then the second is that in times where the editing's not perfect or where my video doesn't save, I've just been able to not get emotionally triggered by it, and just to continue to stay focused on the end goal, which is to creating these videos and moving forward with this 90-day manifestation experiment. So we'll see how next week goes, right? Every day is a new day. Every week is a new week. We'll see. Maybe it's going to get harder next week. Maybe it'll be easier next week because I have a week under my belt. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's going to be easier for me next week, or do you think it'd be harder? And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So again, if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to follow me along this journey so that through my experience, you can overcome your own blocks that are keeping you stuck where you don't want to be, then go ahead and subscribe. And again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. And until the next video, I'm sending you so much beautiful love and light, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.